Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be doing our budget results, or closing out our budget from November. Sorry, lost train of thought. So we're in our Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner. It is a 7x9. They are now called just a monthly deluxe, and there is a link down below if you're interested. They get $10 off your first transaction. So let's go ahead and flip on back here to our November budget. So we have closed out our debt tracker here. We ended up paying down $688.43 for our debt total. So very fabulous on that. We paid $1 extra because I missed when I typed it in, it went over $1, which is fine. We just took it from our cushion to pay that $1 there. But we paid $878 towards our car, bringing it down to $11,643.91. That is fabulous because it is now finally less than my student loans, which is awesome. So a few more payments and hopefully we'll be in the 10,000s and then 9,000s, and just getting it down as fast as possible, as quickly as possible, so we can move on to paying off the rest of our debt. So we're going to go ahead and flip over. I think last time I had checked in was on the 27th. We ended up having no spend on the Saturday and Sunday from that. And then on the 30th, the two other bills, we had student loans and the last car payment. We both paid those on the 30th. And the last weekly check-in, I was wrong on the number here. I did fix that. It was only $17 over budget. So that way I fixed it, so that way when I closed out my budget today, it was going to be correct. But thank y'all for pointing that out. My brain was not working. It happens quite a lot. So, but what we want to check out is our budget here. So how much income we brought in for the month of November. For James, his total amount was $3,563.51. And this number here came from all of his paychecks added together on this side here. So we got our total. Me, myself, I was able to bring in $240, which is amazing. I love being able to help bring in some money and contribute to our household. And then for other, which is like any apps that we cash out, I think these two are here were some tip money. So anything like that was other, and that was $100, which is fabulous. Which means our total amount of income that we had for the month was $3,903.51. So that is amazing. We actually had quite a good month because his last paycheck had a bonus on it. Although they taxed the crap out of it, it still made it a lot more than it normally would have been. So that was a nice little blessing for them. So for our actual numbers over here for our Mazda, we paid $878 for that. So we overpaid by $277 going towards that. Our power came in at $136.04, which means it was under budget by $63.96, which means that $63 went into our utilities envelope and our sinking funds binder there, so that way it could go towards anything that might go over budget or anything like that. Water came in at $64.83. Student loans, we paid $1 extra, so that was $58. Groceries, we broke even, which is fabulous. We didn't spend anything else in groceries. We made sure to stay in our budget this month, which is always a good thing. Gas, we did end up going over by $17, so we spent $167 there. My personal spending, I still had $20 remaining at the end of the month, so that means I only spent $30. James spent all of his. Miscellaneous, we ended up spending all of it. We try not to usually spend miscellaneous, but it happens. But it's there for an emergency or whatever. For savings, we threw $67 towards our savings. Now, sinking funds was $570 towards sinking funds. And we had to do that so that way we could get parts for James's car to get it fixed. So most of this has already been back out. That went into car maintenance fund. So that way he could get the pieces for his car and get it fixed before it gets cold. Then for the cushion, we were able to do $40 for the month. And then we didn't have any unbudgeted. I love not having any unbudgeted for the month. It means that we planned our month out pretty well and nothing came up that we wasn't expecting. And if it did, we were able to cover it from our miscellaneous category here, which is awesome. That's what it's there for, in case we don't have it for another category. So there's that. So we have all our transactions written down here. We're going to go ahead and flip to the back here and go over our sinking funds, what our ending numbers are for this. So as y'all know, in our sinking funds here, I do a little note card here that just shows how much we've added to each of our categories, so that way I can just look straight across and get our total numbers there. So let's go ahead and look at those and see where we're sitting at. All right, so total for anniversary, we didn't add anything. Birthdays, it was 20. Car maintenance, we added $370. Nothing for car tags. Christmas was $55. Clothes was $35. Dance, we didn't do nothing. Gifts is $20. Holiday is $25. Maintenance or medical is $15. And then school is $30. All right. So those are the numbers that we added stuff to. So let's go ahead and fill it in up here. So 20, 370, nothing, 55, 35, nothing, 20, 25, 15, and 30. All right, so those are all the stuff that we've added to it. Now, if we take a look down here at our expenses for each of these categories and anniversary, we ended up going on the 1st for our anniversary from October, so we zeroed out our anniversary. For birthdays, we have so I ran out of space to write down how much, because we went ahead and got James his birthday, gave him his birthday money at the end of on Black Friday, that way he could purchase his computer part. And it ended up being birthdays, we actually took out and spent all of this, so 106. So birthdays has nothing in it right now, which is fine because now we can start over for the new year. Car maintenance, we ended up spending $385, which means that we have a remaining amount of $69. Car tags, we haven't done anything in, so it still has $10. Christmas, now we finished most of our Christmas shopping. I have 2 kids that I realized that we have nothing for, and I already kind of know what I'm going to get them, but we went ahead and got everything else we needed for Christmas. So $536 was spent, and we have $66 remaining. For clothes, we haven't purchased any this month. We're trying to build that up so I can purchase James some more clothes, because he seems to be the one that runs out of clothes faster than anyone else in our house. For dance, nothing, so it should still have $126. For gifts, we didn't have to buy any gifts this month or for November, so that leaves $70 in there. For holiday, we did end up spending $30 from our holiday for Thanksgiving around there, which means we have a total remaining of $78. For medical, we spent $16. So we have $69 remaining in that one. And then back to school, we ended up spending $45. We had pictures and yearbooks. So we had quite a few things, which has us $50 remaining in the school fund, which is awesome. But we got that all set up. November was a pretty good month. We only went over in one category, And I have decided to go ahead and increase our gas budget so we are not so tight on our gas, which is the only thing that we've seen to have issues with because the gas prices keep going up on us. So I just wanted to go ahead and adjust for that. Probably starting in January, I will probably have to add a propane to our expenses, so our budget may change a little bit, and we probably won't have like spending, miscellaneous, cushion, for any of that stuff there, but we will see how it turns out. It's going to be about a $200 fill up if we go down to 50% on our tank. So, but that is all that we have for this video. We have closed our budget. Our income was almost $4,000, which is fabulous. What a good month. Hopefully December has some good things in store for us. I am doing an event, and I am setting up for Herbalife and doing some shakes and teas, and also hopefully going to be able to sell some of my cash envelopes. I'm really excited for that coming up in a couple weekends. So hopefully I bring in some money from that and it will go for our December budget. But I cannot wait to catch y'all in the next video, and I will be trying to post a video every single day this month, so y'all stay tuned for those, and let me know if y'all have any requests for certain videos. I do have planned to do a Christmas setup because we haven't decorated yet, so we will be decorating this weekend, and I was going to record and do like elf on the shelf, what the elf does for several days or something. But if y'all have any other video ideas, just leave them down below. That way we can get some ideas going for the rest of the month, and y'all can see a video every single day. I can't wait to catch y'all then. Bye bye now.